back. Hope you had a long weekend if you're from Oz. If you're not from Oz, hope you still had a good weekend. Hope you stayed safe. Went to the gym. I had a nice long weekend. Had the Monday and Tuesday off, so we're here on Wednesday and we're starting the new program. So we've got hamstrings today. Should be a nice quick session. It should be a painful session, but it should be good. So this is the first week starting the new program, and it's going to be interesting. So kind of routine of the days are going to be is Monday doing just back only. Tuesday arm day, bis and tris. Essentially all the exercises go like tris, bis, and so on. Wednesday's being today hamstring only day, which you'll see, but essentially we're just doing like, lying leg curls, single leg curls on like a 5x3 per set, so 5 reps one side, 5 reps the other side, and it's until you've done 3 goes per side. Then onto you've got lunges, so the walking lunges, just because they're good for mobility, good for kind of strengthening each side individually, and I found them really good in particular if I went for a good nice long stride, activating my hamstrings, keeping them nice and stretched, kind of good, I guess, mobility and flexibility in the muscle as well, and then normal double leg curls. So it's going to be a painful day, but it should be nice. So that's Wednesdays, and then Thursday got just chest, so similar to what I have done before, doing incline on the Smith, plate loaded incline chest press, got your supine press, your cable work, your flyers, pec deck and stuff like that. So similar to what I've done in programs in the past, just haven't obviously recorded them previously. Difference on the incline Smith for this program is that the seat's going to be higher, so trying to get a bit more upper chest activation. As I found, kind of looking back through all the film, was the position I had was good. It is on an incline, but where the pressure and where the load is more on the center of my chest and right on the upper. So bringing the seat up is going to promote and really kind of specify that particular muscle right on the top instead. Find there'll be a bit more front delt activation, but doing it properly and should be fine, and should be able to load the kind of correct zone of muscle that I'm trying to aim for. So yeah, that's Thursdays, and then Friday's got quads, so a bit different to what I've done before. So be like warming up on single leg just to get good blood flow to my knees, then doing plate squats and keeping them in, and then onto like normal leg extensions, leg press, and yeah, that's kind of it mainly for that type of day, and then throwing in some calves when I can. I haven't added them, but I've just actually reminded myself I do want to keep forearms in, so they'll most likely be on my back day, and obviously arms is completely covered, and then calves will be most likely done on my quad day. If I don't have enough time, or I'm pretty exhausted, I might actually, thinking of that, if I'm doing calf press, my quads are going to be pretty sore, so I'm going to actually do them on today instead. So I'll change that up. Hopefully I remember. Might be thinking where shoulders. I feel like my shoulders have been the kind of pretty stable muscle, and they've stayed relatively strong. And I like how they've formed, but I'm putting them on Saturdays to try and promote me to go that extra day. And it's not a heavy load day, so it's not any pressing, it's more like dumbbell, like lateral flies, rear delts, cable, lateral raises, stuff like that. So more looking for more stretching movements rather than pure load on my shoulders. That's kind of the aim. promotes me to go on that weekend and definitely link it up with some cardio. So that's kind of the aim for this program, and then Sunday being a rest day just because that's when I go shopping and do all my meal prep. So that's kind of the rundown on the new routine. Obviously I wanted to give you guys a bit of a rundown because it's midway through the week, so you're not going to see kind of the back and arm day until next week. It's been good. Kind of looking forward to jumping on the new program. It's going to be exciting. Definitely new progress to be made, new growth to be made. And I'm excited to keep most of what was in my original program, but it definitely needed to get switched up and changed. So I'm looking forward to it, and the days aren't too heavy as well in terms of like the amount of exercise I've got. Back day will be pretty heavy on exercise. Most of them are pretty heavy except my leg days, because they're more, the load on them is going to be more like hamstrings and doing all the leg curls and lunges, and then with leg day doing squats and leg press, so the volume's going to be heavy, but the exercise on those days are only a handful, whereas every other day's got quite a bit to it. But just keeping up that intensity and doing like what I've done before, kind of on chest day if I'm starting with incline, doing my warm-up sets, then going to my top working sets, and everything on from that, it will just be 3 sets working sets. It won't be warming up to a weight, it will just be slapping heaps of weight on, just really keeping up the intensity, really going for it. So that's kind of the thought process behind it, but you'll see it play out when we start getting into the week by week. So it should be good. Pretty excited, and really looking forward to making some decent gains. So hope you come along for the journey. Cardio boosted up to trying to do more towards the 50-minute mark. I tried it this morning, I did an hour and had no time for abs, so it was kind of annoying, and I don't want to adjust the time because I'm only getting up ridiculously early. So I think I'll be doing an hour on Monday and Fridays, and then I'll try and get towards the 50-minute mark on Tuesday to Thursdays. So that's kind of the goal at the moment with cardio. That should kind of hopefully do well and fix that issue, because doing an hour is good, more calories to burn, and just really trying to maximize my time in the gym when I am doing cardio. It's kind of the mindset behind that change up. So we'll see what results happen and see how my body reacts. So we'll just probably leave it here. Might have more to talk about when we're on our way back, but we'll just continue as normal and hopefully enjoy the new program. So thanks for coming along with the journey. Hope you enjoy, and I will catch you when we're at the gym and we start smashing out some hamstrings. So I will see you then. What are you benching with that? Alrighty, hammies are done. Pretty good day today. It was an interesting one. You know, just pretty much nearly going just full-blown hamstrings was quite the shock to the system. I think it went well. I think I just need to focus on form and kind of just controlling the weight a bit more. Lying hamstring curls went fine. Those were kind of nice and slow and controlled until I needed to do kind of that final set of a higher weight than I've done before, and just really, you know, really squeeze hard on those last reps. So that one was fine. Lunges went well. It was kind of a very quick way to warm up my knees, but yeah, that went pretty well. And then straight into single leg curls. They went alright. I think I just need to control the weight a bit better and just kind of find my kind of leg placement a bit more. Because like some of the sets, my right side was working real hard, really well, but then my left wasn't. So I think it's just kind of figuring out the best kind of leg placement for me to do, whether it's dropping the seat back or, you know, adjusting where the pad is on my calves, you know, stuff like that. So I can really control the weight a bit more, really squeeze right at the bottom, and kind of sitting up helped with that, but I still needed to find good leg placement to be able to get that full squeeze and really control the rep. And then normal leg curls, yeah, they went okay. Same thing, just kind of trying to sit up for them so I can really curl really hard at the bottom. That one, I don't mind not controlling it as much, but kind of making sure I'm going to full on the eccentric and concentric, so going right up it to the top, really stretching it out. And when I come down, really squeezing right at the bottom, so I can kind of feel that full length squeeze. That's kind of the focus. But because I haven't done it seated upwards, it was more getting used to how the weight feels rather than the actual weight itself. The weight I could do, but sitting up and kind of controlling the reps a bit more, that was a different movement for me. So it was good that I dropped the weight down so I can work up to it over the course of the coming weeks. But that one needs to be a bit more of a deliberate kind of drop in weight and focus on the actual movement itself. Calf press went well. It was good to get back into doing that. Calves were absolutely burning towards the end. Happy with how it went. Overall, I think it was a pretty good day today. The only thing I guess I could change is I could boot lunges off, because even though I wanted them to work my hamstrings, they weren't working them as I'd planned. So the only thing is maybe starting with them first as like a warm-up before going into lying leg curls. But I don't know, I'll have a think. Maybe I can replace it with something. I'm not going to replace them with RDLs because I'm still working on my lower back strength and mobility. So I want to replace it with something that I can feasibly do without fucking up my posterior chain. So I've got to give that one a bit of a think in the mind bank. So that one might get substituted out, but for the meantime it's going to stay in. Happy with today. It was kind of good that everything was hamstring related, so just complete hamstring pump. I'm going to be very sore, but hopefully it's a good sore. All good for today. We've got chest tomorrow, so that should be interesting. Might be a longer session, just with the amount of exercises. I'm thinking of potentially cutting some down or off, because there's a few double ups with the cables in terms of that. It's roughly doing the same thing as some of the other exercises, so I might cull some of the exercise on that one, but we'll see how we go. But anyway, I'll leave it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you're doing well. Do your cardio, get to the gym, and I will catch you tomorrow when we head off to the gym to smash out some chest. So I'll see you then.